Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris. I want to give you a quick update. The Fed did go ahead and cut rates by 50 basis points. What does that mean? We're bullish. Not only is Bitcoin bullish, you've got PopCat breaking out. You've got Theta breaking out. Mr. Sundog, the Sun token, looks like it's about to lift off. And most importantly, our SUI targets are moving on up to the upside. SUI alongside Cass and the Twitter chart gang. The Twitter chart gang, they're doing very, very good. So wanted to give you that quick update. Solana as well. I had a special request from a good old friend. Shout out to Mr. Scott here on Solana. Let's take a look at this and take off the Solana bot. Delete, hide. Okay. We're going to go with chart number 9 here for Solana so I can get a deep dive look here. And the question is, should I hold my long? Should I hold my long? Getting naked on the chart, taking off those moving averages and seeing if I can get a clean picture on the hourly. To me, that looks like a W on the hourly. You've got also, how do we call it? The chicken drinking water pattern. Here is the chicken. Here is the head. Here's the beak dipping down and beep. He comes back up. Do you see it there? There's the eyeball. He's got a smile on his face. Chicken drinking water. Now, another way to, and shout out to the Casper people, that is hilarious. And we'll see if it plays out here, but getting back onto the chart here and a little bit more seriousness, you can see on even the hourly time frame, momentum is continuing to the upside. Volatility is expanding off of these highs. I do think we're going to get a sell off the first pass. And it won't let me log into my liquidation levels because I don't have access on this browser. But I'm willing to bet there's a bunch of stop losses that are going to get hit right here. That's also going to line up with your 618 fib. But honestly, I think I'm going to give crypto the benefit of the doubt with the announcement today, 50 basis points, unless it comes out tomorrow and they all of a sudden say, this means the Fed's in trouble. This means the Fed's behind the curve. This means, sovereign debt crisis, credit card crisis, loan crisis, wars. If they say all of that, well, things can turn around real quick. But as far as I can tell, the stock market looks very, very bullish. And when stocks do well, Bitcoin does well. All right, we've been saying it's going to be a bit of a catch-up trade. You had the S&P and the Dow. Let's see, on the week. So NASDAQ has not made a new all-time high, but did hit our target, it looks like. S&P is making new all-time highs today. Dow's making new all-time highs. Bitcoin CME is putting in another drive of hidden bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. I mean, if Bitcoin is going to rip to the upside, this is where it's probably going to happen from. Completion of the W, any kind of a daily closure back above here. Back above here is going to look good for a run at the highs. And the question is, are we going to get choked out at the 786, which is this guy right here? And for you clients that are listening closely, yes, we did talk about taking a long and riding it up to the 786. These things don't always work out, but and again, not financial advice. I'm just a silly guy on the internet playing video games. Just kidding. But that's what Bitcoin is. It's your opportunity to click buttons and make money, and we have fun doing it. Let's see, what else did I want to bring up that is critical here? If I can get these Twitter charts to load, I will talk a little bit more about Bitcoin and Solana. So let me see if I can do this correctly. So I need the load chart layout, Twitter charts, leave page, yes. Ooh, that's a Bitcoin. That was a Solana trade signal. Let's see, what did Bitcoin do? What is Bitcoin doing? What is Sui and PopCat doing? They're still up. Bitcoin is taking a run at that. Looks like what is going to be the 0.5 or the 786. Is it going to be the 0.5 or the 786? I mean, to be honest, it's probably going to sell off that 0.5 on the first pass. That's the short-term target. Willing to bet we get a push off of there on the first pass if we get there. You know, no guarantees here. No guarantees, but we're going to bring up the Solana bot, which is taking a nibble here. Just to give you a little peek. With an 84% hit rate, this one over the last 112 trades, you know, there is going to be some hits, some misses. Scott, this is one we got to take a look at. Okay, back onto Solana analysis. Honestly, yeah, and back to my point here is I would let the market run here. This is I said Twitter charts. Here we go. Please give me the right chart. So I would look for Solana actually to ride back up to the value area high of the range. Let's see if he drew this correctly. Let me draw it one more time. That's why this TA stuff is incredible. My TA is incredible. No, it is really just some of the stuff you can learn online by trading and taking your time when looking at these. Actually, I'm going to go from here to here. No, that is not what I wanted to see. Making a fool of myself. How did this get like this? Settings. Volume fixed profile range. Is that? I feel like it's not at the right height. Raphael. How is it not inputs POC up volume down volume POC with 2. Huh. I don't see where the point of control is, but it would be this node right here. So that's where you'd expect some tension to come in on Solana. Anyways, that threw me off. Let's take a look at Super. Wow, super duper. That is interesting. A sloppy inverted head and shoulders. Boom. Does that work? Yes, it does for me. I'm looking for Super to have a nice markup here. Here would be your, wow. Invalidation right there. So you want to put stop loss take profit, stop loss take profit. Here we go. They just moved the buttons on me, didn't they? Long position. Okay. Buy the retest. Wait for the retest. Wait for the retest. Look at all that volatility coming in this area. Honestly, are we going to get one more test here? I don't. No, if we come back down there, that's not going to be a good look for me. That could be wrong. Of course. Of course, but this thing's already breaking out, and you'll see volatility is not on the chart. But here would be your left head and your right shoulder. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and does it have the volume signature? Look at that volume coming in right there. That's huge. Huge selling, huge buying. I want to see if Bitcoin has something similar. Volume is chucking in. Checking in. The same inverted head and shoulders. Measure move target back up to 64.3. And it probably goes for more. So there's going to be a lot of chop in between there and then. So it's nice to know. It's nice to know that, you know, the general direction, in my opinion. And this is how the Fed meeting went today. Interesting. I'm going to delete that for now. Wow. This is how the Fed meeting went today, right? So we pumped into it, dumped. As soon as he said he's going to cut rates, dumped. Market digests it and then takes the move. So, side note for next time. And we beat expectations. So the expectation was 25 basis points. We beat expectations. So what a fake out, right? So the real direction of the move was up. They make the announcement. They dump the market and then pump it in everybody's faces. I have to say, I traded it successfully today. You know, some days are better than others, but I think that's enough out of me. Deep digest. And to answer the question, yeah, it looks like the market has made the decision already. I don't want to call it too quick or too soon, but by the way, the stock market even looked yesterday. You know, the market's already been pricing in all these rate cuts. So hopefully, the market was already pricing in the 25. We got the 50. And that's what the Democrats needed to pump the market before the end of the year. I was saying it all year. They're not going to let the market dump in an election year. It's not going to be all over right before the Democrats scam the ding, or excuse my language, right before the fair election policies are dealt with and we all get a chance to vote again, right? That would be awesome. All right. And yeah, overall analysis is this. Mark up. Mark up, pump up. Risk management. No, it does look like, and again, I had that take profit right at this wick because it's not the whole thing. I'm just taking some off. Just a little bit off. This is just a demo account. This isn't real money. This is just play money, guys. Anyways, long story short, it's a lot of fun. Join us on Discord. That would be the W formation. And again, confirmation for me for a run at a minimum of 68,572. I would even go as far to call it at 70,100. Any kind of a daily closure above here. Above 64,596 and bang, you're going to see $70,000 Bitcoin again. That, is not a guarantee. I didn't put it in writing for you, but this is what is in general happening at the short term. All right, guys, have yourself a blessed and highly favored day. I will see you in the next one. And finishing it off on the Solana chart. Oh, there it is. Finally, we came into it. We did a deep dive into the box of peace and prosperity and death and despair, and this is how we have drawn out Mr. Solana pair. And basically the same W formation is approaching right now, is happening right now. Any kind of a closure above 138, probably going to, honestly, we're bouncing off the bottom side of the range. So what's the next likely thing to do? Back at the top side of the range. 155, 166. Very, 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 very nice. Very, very nice. If only coins could be so nice to us every day of the week, guys, right? If only the coins were so nice every day of the week. We'd all be a lot happier. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Sayonara.